Today I will be replacing the screen on a Portkeys LH5P2. This is a screen monitor for cameras. You can see where it's cracked. All the touchscreen functions still work. The glass is just cracked. I got in touch with Portkeys and they gave me the option to send it into China, or they can send me the glass and I can replace it myself. The new one cost me $137. This included shipping. I never replaced one of these before, so bear with me. Here's the replacement and what it came with. The nylon black tape, this kind of tape, and it looks like some double-sided adhesive strips. This looks like the strips that hold the screen in place. You get two long ones for the top and bottom, and two short ones for the side. Let me move this to the side for now. I'm going to use a heat gun. I'm also going to use the screen replacement tools I have from previous screens I replaced on my kids' phones. Pull out some things I think I'm gonna need. I'm gonna start by making sure there's no screws I need to remove. The only screws are here. Let me remove them to see if they're attached to the screen in any way. I'm using an Allen wrench. And no, I did not have to remove it. Let me put them back. Now let's look at the new screen. I'm looking to see where the wire connections are, so I can know where I need to be careful at when removing the broke screen. I also don't see any screw holes, so that tells me there is only adhesive holding the screen in place. Heat it up with a heat gun. Now I'm going to use this small suction cup tool to pull on the screen while using a razor blade to get under the screen. Once I get the blade under the screen, I try to only have the tip of the blade slide down the side of the screen. Once I feel the gap is big enough, I'm going to use plastic picks to finish removing the screen, being careful of the wires. When you open it wide enough, look inside to see what you need to look out for, like how wire strips are attached. It feels like the adhesive cooled off some, so let me heat it up again, keeping the pick in it to keep it from falling shut. This is where the glass is broken, so there are separate pieces from the rest of the glass, which means I need to remove them by themselves. Now I can open this up wider. You can kind of see how it is connected. Let me compare it to the new one. So it goes in this direction. The nylon black tape is to hold the wire strip connections together. Remove it first. For the skinny wire strip, I wasn't sure how to remove it at first. It has a black lever that you need to flip up to be able to pull the strip out. Take your time and be gentle doing this. I used my nail to flip it up. For the wider strip, this too has a lever you need to flip up to be able to pull out the strip. The lever is brownish in color. Once these wire strips are removed, you can remove the screen. There's also this gray glue type clay around the screen. The new screen does not come with any of this, so I'm going to try to work around it. This stuff is really messy and hard to take off, so watch what you touch when doing this. At the time, I wasn't paying attention to this and made a mess of things. Compare the old one to the new one. I'm seeing the skinny strip is flipped over and it has a piece of that brown tape to help hold it down. Finish taking out any broken glass still attached. I'm using a small flathead screwdriver for this, small pliers, and a blade. Now you can see the adhesive strip around the edge of the monitor. Use a razor to remove it. Do this all around the screen. Now use a rag with rubbing alcohol to clean the edge of where the adhesive strip was. Try not to touch that gray clay glue. This edge needs to be completely clean for the new adhesive strips to stick, so take your time cleaning it. As I'm wiping it, I'm seeing it still has adhesive stuck to it. To finish removing it, I'm going to use the flathead screwdriver to scrape it off. With the glue off, now clean the edge with rubbing alcohol. Clean it good. Get the new screen and clean the edge with rubbing alcohol as well. Now set up the new screen how the old one was. The skinny strip was folded over. I see this part here is like a sticker. Remove the paper and stick it down. Stick it down how the old one was. If you look at the old one, you can see it has a piece of this brown tape on it to help hold it down too. So put the tape back on it. Now let's put the new adhesive strips on. I found using tweezers works best for this. Once it's on, use a flathead screwdriver to push down on the strip so the adhesive can stick. You don't want the strip to come up when you pull the paper backing off. Put the adhesive strips on all around. Use a razor to start the removal of the paper back. Then you can use the tweezers to finish removing it. Do this all around. Before connecting the wire strips, have a battery nearby for testing. Connect the skinny strip first. Then connect the wider one. Once it's connected, check it before you set it in place with the adhesive. You'll hate to stick it down and find out it's not connected properly. Hold it like this to keep it from touching the adhesive. Put the battery in and turn it on. Test it out. It looks like everything is working as it should. Turn it off and remove the battery. Now let's put the black nylon tape on the connections to keep them from coming apart. Once it's on, put the battery back in and test it again. Everything's still working as it should. Remove the battery and now we can stick it down in place. Now check it again. And it's still all good in the hood, baby. Clean off the monitor. Remove the protective plastic, and that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps someone. Don't forget to hit that like, bell, and subscribe button for me. Until next time, peace.